by lot to reside in the city. 7. 4. 11. 1. 2 efforts are made to improve the spiritual condition of the Jews. Wealthy Jews agree to make restoration to their poor brothers, whom they have wrongly charged interest on loans. 5. 1-13 At a public assembly, Ezra reads the law and certain Levites share in explaining it. The people weep but are encouraged to rejoice because the day is holy. They rejoice, too, because they understand. Text to acute miritra longo. Neighbor 489 determined just how long after 443 BCE Nehemiah completed the book bearing his name. Agreement with other Bible books. The book of Nehemiah exalts Jehovah God. It reveals him to be the creator. Ne 9. 6. Compare GE 1. 1. PS 146. 6. Re 4. 11. A God who answers the sincere prayers of his servants. Ne 1. 11. 2. 8. 4. 4, 5, 15, 16. 6. 16. Compare PS 86. 6, 7, and the defender of his people. Ne 4. 14, 20. Compare X 14. 14, 25. He is a God of acts of forgiveness, gracious and merciful, slow to anger and abundant in loving kindness. Ne 9. 17. Compare New 14. 18. The God of the heavens, the God great and fear-inspiring, keeping the covenant and loving kindness toward those loving him and keeping his commandments. Ne 1. 5. Compare to 7. 9, 10, 21. Numerous allusions to the law are found in the book of Nehemiah. These involve the calamities to result from disobedience and the blessings to come from repentance. 26. 33. To 30. 4. Ne 1. 7-9, loans. 25. 35-38. 15. 7-11. Ne 5. 2-11, marriage alliances with foreigners. 7. 3. Ne 10. 30, Sabbaths, the release from debt. 6-20. 8. 25. 4. 15. 1, 2. Ne 10. 31, the altar fire. 6. 13. Ne 10. 34, the festival of booths. 31. 10-13. Ne 8. 14-18, and the entry of Moabites and Ammonites into the congregation of Israel. 23. 3-6. Ne 13. 1-3, as well as tithes, first fruits, and contributions. X 30. 16. New 18. 12-30. Ne 10. 32-39. There is also historical information in this book that is found elsewhere in the Hebrew Scriptures. Ne 9. 7-35. 13. 26. Compare Ne 13. 17, 18 with J 17. 21-27. And contemporary history in the account illustrates other biblical passages. Psalms 123 and 129 find a historical parallel in what was experienced by Nehemiah and the other Jews in connection with their rebuilding of the wall of Jerusalem. Ne 4. 1-5, 9. 6. 1-14 Jehovah's causing Artaxerxes to do his will by granting Nehemiah's request to rebuild the wall of Jerusalem historically illustrates Proverbs 21. 1. A king's heart is as streams of water in the hand of Jehovah. Everywhere that he delights to, he turns it. Ne 2. 4-8. Both the book of Ezra 2. 1-67 and the book of Nehemiah 7. 6-69 list the number of exiles from various families or houses who returned from Babylonian exile with Zerubbabel. The accounts harmonize in giving 42,360 as the total number of Israelites who returned, apart from slaves and singers. As 2. 64. Ne 7. 66 However, there are differences in the numbers given for each family or house, and the individual figures in both listings yield a total of far less than 42,360. Many scholars would attribute these variations to scribal errors. While this aspect cannot be completely ignored, there are other possible explanations for the differences. It may be that Ezra and Nehemiah base their listings on different sources. For example, Ezra could have used a document listing those who enrolled to return to their homeland, whereas Nehemiah might have copied from a record listing those who actually did return. Since there were priests who were unable to establish their genealogy as to 61-63. NE 7. 63-65, it is not unreasonable to conclude that many of the other Israelites face the same problem. Consequently, the 42,360 could be the combined total of the number from each family plus many others who were unable to establish their ancestry. Later, however, some may have been able to establish their correct genealogy.